Football in Spain began in the late 20th century. The oldest Spanish football club, Huelva Recreation Club, was formed at the end of 1889 by British immigrants working at the Spanish Rio Tinto Company. This led to the founding of the first clubs being Athletic de Bilbao in 1898, FC Barcelona in 1899, and Real Madrid in 1902. Competition among the regional teams began in 1915. The national team, known as La Selección, played at the Olympic Games for the first time in 1920, winning the silver medal. In 1926, football became recognized as a professional sport in Spain. The social dimension that football has grown in Spain within the last century is remarkable. Football has several ingredients forming its strong social appeal. Firstly, it can be played anywhere. Children only need a ball and 2 stones to play a match. Thus, it is played even in the poorest areas of the world. Secondly, it is not necessary to be very tall, very strong, or very fast to be a great player. It is a question of skills, effort, and tactics. Thirdly, most of the world's biggest stars come from poor families. Therefore, social classes have little impact as to who will be a better soccer player. The latest surveys about sports habits in Spain shows that of 900,000 supporters, more than 2% of the population come every week to the stadiums to watch the teams of first and second division of the national competition. Barcelona emerged as the most supported club with 57.8%, while their arch-rivals and fellow Primera Division giants Real Madrid came with second with 31.3%. Manchester United came a close third with 30.6%. Spain has many sports newspapers devoted almost exclusively to football, where every aspect of the players' public and private lives are analyzed and debated. Countless TV minutes are dedicated to analyzing every player's move. All news bulletins are bombarded with football coverage. They say that football is like a religion in Spain. While once upon a time the essential Sunday activity was going to church in the morning, now it is watching the Sunday night fixtures. Not only does soccer have a cultural influence in Spain, but it also brings a political aspect to the sport. Soccer in the 1940s became a way of cultural expression. During Franco's reign, soccer was a method of inscribing loyalty to General Franco's regime. Even though he was never really interested in the game, he used it as a method to deliver propaganda using Real Madrid, seeing as Madrid was the center for Franco's government. Barcelona, on the other hand, was a part of the Catalonian state, the anti-Franco rebels. The team of Real Madrid served as a symbol of the respect and the loyalty to his strict government. In fact, this is the main reason as to why there is such a grand rivalry between both teams. Today, there is still a strict sense of patriotism in the sport. For example, Gerard Piqué, a soccer player for FC Barcelona and the national team, was caught having the sleeves of his shirt cut off and, unlike his teammates, did not have the Spaniard colors on the end of his sleeves. Just this action caused an uproar on social media outlets and became the event that caused the player to announce his retirement. Seeing as Spain is very devoted to the sport, it is not surprising that Spain's sports industry has become a mainstay of the Spanish economy, becoming a driving force of economic growth in Spain. Football is the largest single sport industry with an annual output value of more than $500 billion, accounting for more than 43% of sports output value, 1% of Spain's GDP, and the world's 17th largest economy in 2016. In addition to contributing to the country's GDP, professional football is a source of jobs for the Spanish population, creating more than 140,000 full-time jobs when direct, indirect, and induced effects are taken into account. More than 66,000 jobs have been directly created, while more than 60,000 have been created indirectly, and more than 17,000 have been induced. Spanish economists believe that Spain's soccer victories are not only significant to the country, it also brings economic benefits to the heavily affected tourism, attracting foreign tourists and increasing tourism revenues. The team's success brought a new awareness to Spain, as well as a newfound interest from fans all over the world. It put Spain in the spotlight globally and gave people even more reason to visit. Gambling on their beloved teams is a special means of financing. In this situation, football bets gained a lot of fans based on a strong interest, strong stimulation, and extensive participation. Supporters' expenditure on sports betting directly associated with professional football in Spain amounted to €923.7 million during the 2012-2013 season. Ultimately, if there is anything you should remember when traveling to Spain, the one thing you should know is that football in Spain is more than just a sport, it is a way of life. In Spain, you treat soccer as you would treat Beyoncé, with respect and admiration.